Hello and Assalamu alaikum viewers. This is your host Farhan Iqbal and you're watching News Point. So our today's video is about express entry draws. We will be looking at the data and we will be making a forecast based off the numbers. Obviously, we do not know how many ITAs would be issued or what would be the cutoff. But what we can do is we can look at the data and then based off that we can make some reasonable assumptions and inferences that if these many ITAs are issued, then we think this would be the cutoff, and if these many ITAs are issued, then probably this could be the cutoff. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, consider subscribing our channel so that you never miss any of those updates. We are making videos with regard to immigration, we are making videos with regard to life in Canada, and now we have started a new series about stocks, about buying shares in, especially in a Canadian market. Although the most of the stocks which I am talking about are from the US side, but what brokers to use and what information to use if you're in Canada, we have covered all of that in that series. So stick around and watch till the end of the video. There would be a lot of information for you. Okay, let's look at the pool data, and then based off that we will see how many people are there in each category, and then based off these numbers we will try to make a conclusion. So here we have the data from the latest draw. I have the data from the previous draws as well, all the way going back to I believe previous March, but I have hidden that over here. So latest draw which happened on 13th February, which was the biggest express entry draw ever. So basically they invited everybody in CEC category who was in the pool, and the lowest score of the candidate who was in CEC category was 75. So that person has also been the issued ITA. So first we'll just take a look at the numbers, how many people are there, and basically just to get an idea that how many profiles are still being created with a score which is higher than 470 or 460. And then we will talk about what kind of draws possibly could be. So in PNP category, the number of people on 8th February was 603. I believe the draw happened on 10th, and at that time this number had gone probably above 700. So, but all of those people who are in PNP category, whenever the draw happens, they are issued ITS. So these people are obviously out. Then in 501 to 600, we saw 1,000 people. This is the highest we have, I believe, seen in a very long time, because the reason is that most of these people are non-CEC people, and then also this draw was happening 3 weeks after the previous draw. So lots of people have been piled up from last 6 to 7 weeks because a regular draw or a FSW draw has not happened. So in this category, from here to here, we are seeing a jump of 570. We can safely assume that after this draw, all the CEC people who were in this score, they are also removed. So this about 7 to 800 people in this category are actually non-CEC people. So all of these people, they are still in the pool. I would say out of these 1027, more or less 900 people are still there in the pool because they are non-CEC. 491 to 500, again 603, 300 higher than what we saw last time. And over here also, since we know that out of these 231 to 321, only 81 people were added when the draw had happened after 2 weeks. So I can say that maybe about 400 people are added in this range who are non-CC. So out of these 603, more or less I would say 400 people are non-CC and who are still in the pool. Now the 481 to 490, we have 1555 people. That is also again one of the highest for a very long time, because regular draws are not happening from last 6 weeks or so, last 7 weeks or even more. Then 471 to 480 category, where the majority of the people who are non-CEC and are expecting the ITA reside, that is 3,823. This is also one of the highest because the draw has not happened for 7 weeks. Out of these 3,823 people, if I have to take a guess, I would say about 2,500 people are non-CEC who still exist in the pool. So 2,500 from here, let's say 900 from here, that is 3,400, 400 from here, that is 3,800, and 800 or 900 from here. So about 4,300 people, I believe, in the pool are still there. Let's round it up to 4,500 as of 8th February. Ideal case which can be expected for the next draw is 24th February, that is 2 weeks after this draw of 10th February. So we can expect easily that maybe 2,500 people would be added in the pool who would be having a score of 470 and higher. So safely there would be at least 7,000 people in the pool who have a score of 471 and higher if we expected around 24th February. Let's continue actually to 461 as well. So in 461 to 470 now we have about 9,000 people. And since we know that 8,300 people were still there in the pool from before the previous try as well, so out of these 9,000, I would say maybe 84 to 8,500 people are there in the pool who are non-CEC people. So if on 24th February, let's suppose we were saying that above 471 there would be about 7,000 people, then if we add these 8 or 9,000 people, this means about 16,000 people would be there on the pool on 24th February as well. We were seeing that about 16,000 people were already there on the pool on 8th February, but all of the CEC people, and I'm saying that there won't be many, probably out of these 16,000, maybe only 1,500 to 2,000 people were CEC people. All other are non-CEC people because otherwise CEC people had been cleared in the previous two draws as well. So if I have to take a guess, I would say that the draws would still keep happening every 2 weeks. At least the PNP draws would definitely be happening every 2 weeks because there are nominations being issued by provinces. Even Alberta just announced a draw recently, and I believe Vancouver or British Columbia also announced a draw recently. So PNP draws would definitely be happening. I would not bank my money that there would be PNP CEC only draw only, because in PNP CEC only draw they would not be able to cover 5,000 ITAs. There won't be 5,000 people in CEC only category every 2 weeks, even if they drop the score to like 75 or whatever. So now one chance is that only PNP draws would happen, and or the draw size would be smaller if they are doing just the PNP CEC. And then the second chance is that they might do an FSW draw as well. So if they do an FSW draw, the key thing would be how many ITAs they would be issuing. So if they do a draw with 5,000 ITAs only, then the cutoff would be definitely very high. I think it would be 475 plus. However, there's a good chance that they might even do a bigger draw, like they might even issue 10,000 ITAs, just like they issued 27,000 ITAs to CEC people. If that happens, then the score would be in 468 or in that kind of category. And let's suppose if 15,000 ITAs are issued, then cutoff could be 461, 462. I do not see that happening because simply saying since they have already issued 27,000 ITAs, they would not have the capacity to process another 10 or 15,000 ITAs for FSW people as well. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, this is your host Farhan Iqbal signing off. Assalamu alaikum.